Hey, what's up? It's your boy L7. Oh my god, today we got a very special episode. I got the Progressive Party Organizing Fund professors up in here, and we're going to talk about what is something that a lot of people who join these progressive organizations, there's something that people just don't know. Yeah, we're going to share that in a moment with these people that have decades of experience in the house right here. Just tune right in, we're going to find out.
I don't worry. I tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Back, and oh my goodness, we're about to hear it from some of the most qualified people in the game right here. We have Jonathan Martin with us, okay? So the question once again is for our viewers out there, all right? There's something that a lot of people don't know. We were talking about this in the pre-show, right? There's something a lot of people who join progressive organizations might not know or understand. What is that?
I think there are a lot of people who join progressive third parties or party building groups who don't feel quite satisfied with them. They like the goal, but they are concerned that it's not going anywhere. They feel like there's a lot of hype in the group, but there isn't a strategy that's going to get them from A to Z. And so they become disillusioned. And what I want to say is I experienced that myself in the Green Party over many years. And so I know what it's like. And I saw other members of the Green Party. Movement for a People's Party is a group that is trying to build a new party. And there are many people in that group who also feel that kind of frustration, that it's too top down, that maybe they're too grandiose. They have doubts. There are others who are true believers. But if you have doubts, it's a good time to stick your foot into another group that is more pragmatic, that has a plan that is either based on results or based on a strategy that can get results. And so you don't have to quit that group. You can also experiment with working with another group that you think is actually potentially more viable. Something about us that distinguishes us from some of those other groups is that we are very narrowly focused on what is going to lead to the development of a viable new progressive party. And for us, that is focusing on candidates who can win from the bottom up, one step at a time, create a critical mass of success, inspire people to want to support an alternative. So that's our approach. We don't engage in hype. We don't have some grandiose view that everything's going to change in the next couple of years. We think it has to be done one step at a time. If you're a member of one of these other groups, could even be DSA. You might be frustrated that the group is still focused on supporting Democrats. Whether it's DSA, Green Party, MPP, you don't want to quit the group yet, but you want to try something else out that might be more viable, more methodical, and more likely to produce success over time. Consider checking us out.
I love that answer so much. Yeah, I love that answer. And just, I want to add a little bit to that. Yeah. The thing is that, right, if you want to help out your organization more, right, I guarantee you, right, that your organization is not the best at everything. Yeah. Guess what? PPOF fund will be better at some things, and they probably be worse at some things, and your organization will be better at things and worse at some things. Think about the advantages you get by participating in other organizations like PPOF and gaining from all the experience that's available there, yeah? So I really love that answer so much because there's so many people that I talk to, right? A lot of people who are new to the third-party game, they're like, they really have the rose-colored glasses on. Oh, this is like, it's going to be a wonderland here, yeah? But your experience has shown you that a lot of people, right, end up disappointed, yeah? Or they feel like things aren't really matching up, but there's just such a wealth of, you don't have to just try the first flavor, right? If the first thing that you went to the store and you try vanilla ice cream, you don't gotta eat vanilla ice cream for the rest of your life. There's a whole world of the types of ice cream out there, even vegan ice cream for my vegan viewers. What's up? You know what I mean? Love you to death, yeah? Now, I heard from Jonathan, it's a lovely answer. I gotta hear from Lynette, though, because Lynette, honestly, okay, I know she tried to speak, I cut her off, but Lynette is one of my favorite people on the show. What's up of all time? You know what I mean? We got that special connection, yeah? Watch my other
Well, I
episodes
was
to hear
just
about
thinking about the organizing part and the networking, that you really need to do networking and organizing, and we need the best people.
that. Yeah.
We need the best people, and so the more you get out there, the more groups you're in, the better, because you make those connections, you find those talented people who are moving and shaking, and they'll help you do what you want to do. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all to be in several groups, and that's how I've connected with people all
Yeah.
over the state of Colorado. So
You
Yeah.
also recognize, right? Yeah, like if you're in that one group and they don't allow any votes or anything like that, and you're this other group and they do, you'll be like, well, why is this going on? Yeah, you might like get hip to the game in certain ways, like real quick.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, we have to recognize too that people don't have unlimited time, so they may not
Right.
want to be heavily invested in multiple groups. But if and this probably applies to most members of these groups or parties, that they are not really heavily invested, that they're a member but they don't do a whole lot, probably because they don't know what to do that's going to be effective. And so if you're in that position and you want to try something else out and see if it really works, that's a good idea. You don't have to quit your group, as I said, but you also don't have to get heavily invested in any group until you feel like it really has the potential to make a difference.
I love that
We
so
had-
much. Yeah,
We had a climate, what was it, conference, I guess, a couple years ago, and we had 14 different groups that right here locally that were working on climate change. I was amazed that we had 14 different groups, and some of them had a lot of members. Some of the bigger ones were like Sierra Club and 350.org. Well, we had a group that just did drumming. We had a group that just did dancing. So it was amazing to find all these people were all working on climate change, and they had so many different ways that they were doing it. So, we need everybody.
yeah. You know what? That's so
Yeah.
true. Like, live events and stuff, drummers definitely bring up the hype. If you don't have a drum
Yeah.
team for your organization, I'm telling you, they're super valuable. You don't know. Yeah.
I
The
know.
drum,
They're wonderful.
yeah. At the events, it's super live. They always like if you don't
Yeah.
have a megaphone,
Yeah.
they get it going. Yeah.
They're wonderful. Yeah, they're wonderful. So,
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode right here. Right, some facts that a lot of people joining third parties really don't know with the PPOF profs, the pros in the building. Love them every time. Stay tuned for more episodes. We're gonna bring you a lot more knowledge from the game right here. You know what I mean? Check it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out another episode. DJL7 baby. Yeah. Thanks.
say,
It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. The truth must be told.
And if you want the truth, you need to check out independent media producers just like myself, DJL7. You should subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when I release a new video.
Truth of these
We are
words
on all
is
the major
beyond doubt.
platforms. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Unfortunately, we have definitely seen that these mainstream outlets will cave to corporate interests, so we encourage you to join our independently moderated communities of Reddit and Discord. We also encourage you to subscribe to us on BitChute and Dailymotion so you can see the content that YouTube doesn't want us to let you see. Hey, now it's time for the most important part of the video. That's right. It's time for us to tell you about the Taking Action Group. Do you need an activist? Or maybe there's no activists around willing to help you with your cause and you need to learn to become an activist. That's exactly why we're here. Every week we get up with people from across the nation, in fact even sometimes internationally, and we develop strategies and a game plan to address the issues that are affecting all of us. Every week myself from New York City and of course my co-host Lisa from Los Angeles provide a coast-to-coast perspective on what's going on in the country. If you want to donate to help out with expenses, travel, equipment, stuff like that, then I definitely appreciate it, and you can hit us off at Venmo or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, we also have a merch store, so check it out. Oh my goodness, it seems like you've reached the end of the video, so make sure you check out some of our other videos. Make sure you subscribe. This is your last chance to do so thanks a lot. And looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment below if you have any questions or issues you'd like me to address. And if you're an activist, the time to make things happen is now.